welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to configure a resource log in Azure Cloud Platform. For that, the prerequisite is you should have a Azure account. You can create a free account and then you can use the same account for this demo. The first task is create a resource. In order to apply a resource log, you have to have a resource created in Azure. For that, let's create first. Just log into the Azure Portal and then click on create a resource. Now under categories, click on storage and then click on create. After that, you should fill some information here. For resource group, click on create new and then provide name. First resource group and then click OK. Now for storage account name, provide unique storage account name where you provide test storage account. Okay, and then region, leave it to default, and then performance standard. Redundancy, make it locally redundant storage, and then click on review plus create to let Azure validate your settings and then allow the configuration. Now once validated, select create and wait for the notification that the account was successfully created. You see here it's in progress. Submitting deployment. Let's wait for the message to appear. Deployment in progress still in progress. Let's refresh. Still the deployment is in progress. It takes some time. Wait for resource to create. Refresh again. Yeah, if you see here, deployment is complete. Now click on go to resource. Now the task 2, that is we created a resource. Now let's apply a read-only resource log. Okay, for that go to settings, click on logs. Now click on plus add and then enter log name, read-only log, and the log type is read-only. Click on OK. That is about task 2. Now task 3, add a container to the storage account. We created a log now, so now let's try to create a container. For that, go to data storage, click on containers. Now click on plus container and enter name, test container, and then click on create. You should receive an error message saying failed to create storage container because we have a lock on this resource, that is read-only lock. Okay, now this is expected because we have a lock on the particular resource, so you can't add anything or you can't update. Okay, you can't update or you can't edit. Now let's move to task 4, modify the resource log and create a storage container. Now let's modify the read-only log and then try to create container. For that, go to logs under settings, click on the log which we created previously and then change the log type to delete and then click OK. Okay, this is about task 4 where we modified the log type from read only to delete. Now go to data storage, and then where is the data storage? Yeah, here, and then click on containers. Now try to add container here. This time we should be able to successfully create container because we changed resource lock type from read only to delete. Click on create. So we successfully able to create storage container. If you see here under containers, you are able to see test container. This is about the fourth task. Now fifth task, delete the storage account. So let's try to delete the storage account and then see what happens. For that, click on overview, go to resource. You see here you have a delete option. Click on this delete option. Now if you scroll little bit down, see here there is one message saying you can't delete this because this resource has lock. Okay, for that what we have to do is we first delete the lock and then try to delete the resource. Okay, this is expected behavior. Why? Because we have a resource lock of type delete. Okay, now let's remove the delete lock and then try again deleting the storage account. Okay, let's move to the task 6, that is remove the delete lock and delete the storage account. For that, click on locks under settings section. Click on the lock which we created. Okay, no need to click on here, just click on delete. Again delete. See here our log deleted now. Now let's move on to the containers which we created. Go to containers here. You see here we have a container. Click on the container. You don't have a permissions to access this key list. Okay, let's move on to the home section now. Here we can see our storage account. Click on storage account and then click on delete. Now copy the name. We should provide the storage account resource name for confirmation. Click on here, enter resource name, click delete. Now we should be able to successfully delete the resource because we remove or we deleted the resource lock which we created earlier. Click on confirm delete. It's deleting. Deletion is in progress. Let's wait. Successfully deleted the storage account. Okay, this is, let's refresh this page to see that whether it took effect or not. Okay, it's taking time. Let's wait for some time. Now if you see our storage account got deleted. Let's delete the resource group as well. Click on here, resource group, copy and then enter. Press enter. It is delete. Let's wait for some time. Let's go to home section, refresh. It takes some time to take effect here on the home page. Let's wait for that. Refresh it. Yeah, if you see here, successfully deleted all resources. This is all about how to configure resource lock in Azure Cloud Platform. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.